For me, human design, I, the longer I'm in it, the more I see and I feel that it's such an amazingly graceful tool. It's what I particularly like about it is that it gives you both visions. It gives you the vision of what is correct, and it gives you the vision of your conditioning, and that, for me, takes away the wanting to go to a certain goal. It gives them, it has this capacity of immediately allowing acceptance inside, which, you know, in the end is like those glimpses of life that acceptance can bring me, and they are only like, they come in glimpses for me. Those are the most amazing experiences in my life. Like, those are the moments that I get to see the innocence of life and the tremendous joy that it is to be here and to have people in my life and just to see what life, like, it's such an amazing experience. And I'm really glad that that's something that human design brought me, because it's just like terrific. And I know, talking about experiences, I mean, being a reflector has been this not necessarily instantaneous satisfaction within the process. Like, it's a long process, sometimes kind of difficult. But I remember a couple of years ago being exactly at this spot, actually. Nisarg had mentioned me that Ra told her, listen, you know, why don't you check out 28 Days Alone? She told me, and you know, it stuck, but I didn't see myself going like, okay, I'm going to take my backpack and go 28 days somewhere. But 2 years later, not a couple of months ago, I met a guy who was doing this kind of vision quest, which is some kind of a Lakota tradition, apparently, from the Indians in North America. And he said, you know, if you want, I can drop off some food in the mountain from time to time and some clean water. You take your tent and you go off. So yeah, this is time to do this. And which was really beautiful, because it's just at the end of my first 7-year cycle, and I was so surprised by what came up being alone for 28 days, like how that started feeling. In the beginning, you know, to feel such a density somehow slowly drop off in the first 4 or 5 days, and then, you know, having this, yeah, like slowly opening up of spaces, and I know that I'm connected to the moon, but there is one thing is to look at the moon through human design lens, and, you know, checking the program, where is the moon, doing my lunar odyssey like Darmen taught me, and that obviously is a very enriching process for me. But just letting go of everything, like of my computer, of everything, not really knowing where the moon is, what it, like, just, you know, go. After a while, it really brought out what the purpose of that, you know, thing was. I remember that Ra told Nisarg, like, go and check out your own aura. And I was so amazed by what is in my aura. I didn't know that it was so innocent and that it was so light in a way, and that that actually, you know, it was the first time in my life, being alone, that I could really allow myself to be lunatic and change a lot, you know, like emotions come, go, then I jump into joy, then I go into sadness, then I, you know, run around like a kid, and an amazing spontaneity unfolded itself, which I really enjoyed a lot. But in the end, Um, the the most beautiful space for me that I got through that experience, but that I know comes out of, you know, living with this knowledge, is that it there is a much deeper acceptance than before, and there is a tremendous gratefulness that comes along with this knowledge for life and for who I am, and I really kind of surprised myself that, you know, this being, what is going through this being is that, and it's like, wow, you know, this is life, and this love yourself. Yeah, slowly I get to have a much deeper appreciation for that miracle that, you know, runs through me, and that's thanks to human design.